Good morning to everyone. How are you? Welcome to Panama Live with your host, Janetta. I'm here in lovely Panama. It's tropical, as you know. Sometimes it's raining. So, hey, grab your cup of coffee, tea, juice, whatever you're drinking, and join the conversation. Buenos días. Estamos aquí en el bonito país de Panamá, tropical, ¿verdad? Agarran su taza de té, café, jugo, lo que estén tomando y únanse a esta bonita conversación que tenemos hoy, ¿verdad? En la celebración del mes de la mujer. Buenos hello, welcome back. I'm so happy that you could join me this lovely Sunday morning here in Panama. Let me give you a little bit of the weather here in Panama. But before that, today is March 23rd, 2025. Uh, it's sunny here in Panama, partly cloudy, 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Um, Precipitation 10%, humidity 68%, wind 6 miles per hour. That's the weather here in Panama. Tell me what's the weather in your area. Cuéntenme aquí en Panamá, ¿verdad? 85 grados Fahrenheit. Nubleado un poquito en ciertas áreas. Precipitaciones 10%, humedad 68%. Eh, tenemos 6 millas por hora el viento, 6 millas por hora. Eso es lo que está sucediendo en el clima aquí en Panamá. ¿Cuál es el clima en su área? Cuéntenme de qué área nos está viendo ahorita mismo. Estamos en vivo, como siempre aquí en Panamá. Las cosas en vivo todo sale, tú sabes, ¿no? Que no se puede modificar porque ya está hecho, porque está hecho, está hecho. Entonces, como estamos escuchando el eco, ¿verdad? Bueno, quiero compartir este en vivo con varias personas aquí en WhatsApp y voy a escoger las personas que me puedan ver aquí en WhatsApp porque esto es una bonita conversación acerca de, como han visto en el título, es acerca de respeto, ¿verdad? El respeto es mutuo y se gana. ¿Cuántos de ustedes están de acuerdo conmigo? Respect is mutual and is earned. How many of you agree with me with that? A lot of people don't respect people, but before we get into that, right, I always like to give you a little bit of what's happening in Panama, aside from the protests that we've been having lately in the city of Panama as well as in Cologne. They're protesting for various reasons. Certain things are not right. Okay, immigration is an issue. Education is an issue. Health is another issue, right? And the security and the economy here in Panama are some of the issues that we're fighting and the people already answers. What is the government doing to regulate certain things that are being ignored? So, like in Cologne, there's a lot of poverty. There's a lot of things going on in Cologne that the government needs to pay more attention to, right? the unemployment rate, just so many other things that is being put forth. The people are getting tired and they're going out there and do what they need to do. So yeah, that's what's happening in Panama. So let's talk a little bit about the news, general reporting, of course. Vamos a hablar un poquito de la noticia, de cosas generales, ¿no? No mucho muy profundo, pero vamos a compartir algunas cosas que están sucediendo, ¿verdad? En Panamá y la actividad que tenemos en la comunidad afro-panameña, sí, hay una comunidad afro-panameña y este es el canal donde pueden obtener información de las cosas, distintas cosas que están sucediendo. También otras actividades que tiene el gobierno de Panamá en la ciudad de Panamá este mes. Así que regresen, vamos a ver. Yeah, as I was telling you, a lot is going on here in Panama. And listen, my friend Lynn, hello, shout out to Lynn. My friend Lynn says to me, Janetta, what in the world is happening in Panama? I see all this protest and all this stuff. And as I was telling you, people are fed up. People want answers. Government are not doing what they're supposed to do, right? There's a lot of corruptions going on, uncertainty of what direction we are going with all this immigration, with the economy, with the canal of Panama. Are the military really coming here? Are they here already? What type of government is Panama is going to have, right? Once that unity in protecting the canal is established. So we want to know. People want to know, right? People want to know. So that's one thing that's happening, right? A lot of protests. It was a protest last week. And what can I say? And it's going to continue until things are established, things are being okay, and we all think that is a fair share of what the government is giving us and the information that they're providing. Así que muchas cosas están sucediendo. Colombia necesita ayuda, ¿verdad? Colombia está abandonado prácticamente nuevamente. Estaba un poquito progresando, pero parece que las cosas no andan muy bien en Colombia. Las cosas no andan muy bien tampoco en la ciudad de Panamá y en ciertos lugares del país. Estamos hablando de situaciones como la salud, la educación, ¿verdad? Son cosas, temas muy importantes. ¿Qué es lo que va a pasar con la minera en Panamá? ¿Qué es lo que va a pasar con el canal de Panamá? Los panameños sienten como que las decisiones están hechas ya y no podemos hacer mucho, no podemos decidir, no podemos votar, porque ya el gobierno de Panamá está comprometido en hacer ciertos contratos, cierto compromiso que ya tienen con otros gobiernos, otras empresas, otras compañías, etcétera. Entonces el pueblo de Panamá, ¿verdad? No tiene el poder de cambiar ciertas cosas ya establecidas, ¿verdad? Entonces ese es el problema que tenemos en Panamá. Ese es el problema que tenemos en Panamá. Al nivel del gobierno, ¿verdad? Estamos hablando de las noticias que puedan ver. Ustedes pueden Google, pueden ver pueden ver ustedes mismos sí, lo que está sucediendo a nivel también internacional, no solamente aquí en Panamá, pero alrededor del mundo muchas cosas están sucediendo. El presidente de los Estados Unidos está en ciertos países siguiendo ciertas cosas, entonces los países no están de acuerdo en la manera en cómo lo hacen, o en la manera de bullying. Muchas cosas están sucediendo, ¿verdad? Muchas cosas están sucediendo. One of the things that I saw that came to my WhatsApp about certain decisions the President of the United States is taking is that there's this battle of forces, right, of nations, who's going to occupy certain countries. Power, this power struggle that's going on. People are feeling that they are not being heard and that decisions are being taken at the level of government. Decisions are being taken by powerful nations and countries. And people are feeling like left out. Okay, they don't know where to go. The economy and the you name it, resources that they need to survive on a everyday basis. So this is worrisome for a lot of people, a lot of countries, right? Now, I want to take a look at what the Prime Minister of Barbados, is saying in response to what the government of the United States and the President of the United States is saying regarding taking away visas from officials that are not following certain requirements or following certain decisions that the United States have made, and the threat of taking away visas from these officials. And eloquently, the Prime Minister of Barbados, here's a short video of her response to that. Take a look.
This matter with the Cubans and the nurses should tell us everything that we need to know. Barbados does not currently have Cuban medical staff or Cuban nurses, but I will be the first to go to the line and to tell you that we could not get through the pandemic without the Cuban nurses and the Cuban doctors. I will also be the first to tell you that we paid them the same thing that we pay Bajans, and that the notion, as was peddled not just by this government in the US, but the previous government, that we were involved in human trafficking by engaging with the Cuban nurses, was fully repudiated and rejected by us. Now, I don't believe that we have to shout across the seas, but I am prepared, like others in this region, that if we cannot reach a sensible agreement on this matter, then if the cost of it is the loss of my visa to the US, then so be it. But what matters to us is principles. And I have said over and over that principles only mean something when it is inconvenient to stand by it. Now, we don't have to shout, but we can be resolute. And I therefore look forward to standing with my CARICOM brothers. I wish I could say brothers and sisters, but brothers, to be able to ensure that we explain that what the Cubans have been able to do for us, far from approximating itself to human trafficking, has been to save lives and limbs and sight for many a Caribbean person.
And there you have it. These are things that are happening in our world that we live in today. And just remember that each one of us have a voice. Each one of us have our own perspective of what's happening. And we need to step up to the plate and do the right thing for everyone. So there you have the words from Mia Mottley, the Prime Minister of Barbados, and her response to what the United States government has said in regards to Cuba, relationship with Cuba. Okay? So there you have it for that part. I thought it was very important for me to touch on that a little bit. Before we talk about other activities that are happening here in Panama and all the wonderful things for us to have fun, right? I am currently giving you little news, little information that I got on my WhatsApp. Are you still enjoying your tea? Okay, well, let's continue. Vamos a continuar con otras informaciones de actividades. No sabemos que las noticias que escribí, como lo que está haciendo en Colón alrededor de Panamá, pero también, antes de darle las actividades, otra cosa, no hay agua, mi gente, no water. There's no water here in Panama City. No water in Panama City, and this is since, hold on one second, this is since yesterday. No hay agua en Panamá. No hay agua. Aquí lo anunciaron que era el 23. I don't have a picture here, but the 23rd, the 22nd and the 23rd of March. It's supposed to be coming back this this late afternoon, around 4 o'clock. Es que regresa al agua como a las 4. Good thing I have my little bottles of water that my gallons of water, I should say, that I put on reserve. And also at my house, this bottle of water here at the studio, gallons of water at the studio. I need to get one of those water tanks, okay, for emergency purposes. But I have one of those big water tanks for small family for 2 days, 3 days at my house. And I did that during the pandemic. So I encourage you, each one of you, to be aware of these things that are happening and how to have prepared. Just prepare, right? Have your water, have your water supply, have your vegetables, right? Your garden. What happened in the pandemic was a wake-up call for all of us. But there's no water here in Panama since yesterday evening. I think it started around 7 to today at 4 p.m. Para que estén atentos, noticia, ojo, no hay agua en Panamá desde ayer en la tarde. Y continúa, no va a haber agua hasta las 4 después del mediodía, 4 de la tarde. Así que a lo mejor va a llegar temprano, a lo mejor ya tienen establecido agua en ciertos lugares, pero en la información que yo recibí, no hay agua en Panamá. Yo tengo galones y galones de agua aquí en el estudio de Panamá, mi estudio aquí en Reabajo. Así que me preparé poquito, no para días, pero para horas, ¿ok? En mi casa tengo un tanque de agua, lo instalé durante la pandemia porque yo pensé que yo no sé qué va a suceder, así que también hice un huerto, que como tengo mis vegetales, ya tengo mi limón, ya después de esperar 5 años, ya tengo mi limón, estoy muy contenta con la naturaleza, con Dios, la naturaleza, ¿verdad? Que me ha dado tantas cosas que yo me siento muy feliz de tomar el tiempo de hacer, de agradecer a Dios por las cosas que tengo. Entonces, eso es lo que está pasando aquí en Panamá. No hay agua. No water in Panama. No water in Panama. I think it's in the city alone. But come to the city, you go to certain places and there's no water. You haven't go to breakfast, you go to brunch, no water, people. Okay? No water. So that's what's happening at the level of information news regarding Panama and what's happening with the water. So let's go with the activities. There's a lot of activities going on in March in Panama City. And one of them that I want to share with you is the check this out, people. Check this out. Ooh, I didn't bring it up. Did I bring it up? Maybe I should bring it up now. Hold on one second. While I'm going to show you the master class. Master class, people. There it is. Ligia Grenon is known for her various classes that she does on a private level, but this time she's taking it outside, just giving small classes. Now she's doing it at a little larger level. And This is really amazing. You guys should really get your tickets now, right? This is on April 26th, and it's called Rostros y Turbantes, Identidad en Nudo. So it's facials and turbans and your identity as well. The tickets are on sale on the one spot. This is on the internet. So the tickets now are $50. And for more information, you can call 6780-1418. Again, the number to have more information to call Ligia Reynolds is 6780-1418. Here you have it, people. I'm trying to bring up another picture that she sent me. Ooh. Well, I don't have another picture, but let me see if I can put up the number, her number, her number, which is, I'm going to repeat her number for you, 6780-1418. El número de teléfono para llamar para este masterclass, Rostros y Turbantes de Identidad en Nudos. Los boletos están en venta en One Spot. Y preventa, el costo de preventa es $50. Llamar al 6780-1418. Llamar al 6780-1418. 6780-1418. Ahí está. Ok. Para más información. Muy bonito todo. Va a ser algo espectacular. Idaña, ¿quieren ver a Idaña, la dama del jazz aquí en Panamá? Ella tiene su evento, ahí lo dice, Jazz Night, sábado 29 de marzo, en, ahí lo dice, la Vespa Lounge. La Vespa Lounge es en Punta Pacífica. Eso es lo que yo vi en internet. La Vespa Lounge, ahí está. Así que si quieren un lugar a donde ir, ¿verdad? En la Vespa Lounge. Ahí está, show en vivo. If you want a nice show, R&B and jazz, and you visit in Panama, there you have it, La Vespa Lounge. I believe they're somewhere by my state in Punta Pacifica. I believe that's where they are. But just look them up on the internet, La Vespa Lounge, and join Idaña. I have seen her live, and I'm telling you, it's awesome. She can sing. She's up there. She's up there with the famous singers around the world. The girl can sing. She has a voice, okay? So you will not be disappointed. This is this Saturday, March 29th at 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. You want to have a nice outdoor gathering with friends. This is the place. This is the woman. This is everything. Good food. You name it. R&B, jazz, and soul night with Idaña Downman at La Vespa Lounge in Panama City. This woman is incredible, I'm telling you. She is well known here in Panama. Another announcement, of course, is something that got to my WhatsApp. I'm not forgetting anything. Let me look at my list before I just check this out. Well, also, yesterday I went to an activity regarding women's rights, and it had to do with everything and all the cultures. I'm sorry, human rights, yes, not women's rights, human rights, and it had to do with different groups participated and
Hello. The conversation today is
different groups participated, and a lot of groups, as we found out, had a lot in common. A lot in common. One of our focus was human rights. Human rights. We have a right to certain things, right? And some of us feel that it's being ignored. Some groups, right? They had indigenous group. They had the Afro-Caribbean Panamanian group. They had the LGBTQ. They had what is? They had the elderly, right? Senior citizen group. They had the group that are handicapped, or they have a better word for it, right? Those less fortunate. Uh, they had the young people group and the children's group. So each group had a representative of the issues that concerned them the most. So we had to go and put a list of things that concerned the group the most. I was in the Afro-Caribbean Panamanian group. And all issues are the same. Okay, we need, for example, we need our history being taught in the schools. We need the profile in order to educate class, educate all these people that are in positions of leadership, how to deal with diversity and importance of diversity in each country, in each region here in Panama as well. But one thing that we agreed upon is human rights, and we want to get rid of racism, right? Racism is an issue, as well as we want the government to implement these programs, to implement these laws that are affecting all of us. So that was amazing. That was amazing. I don't have any pictures. I wish people would have shown me pictures, sent me pictures, but I didn't take any pictures. Some people took pictures, and so what? We had a wonderful time. They gave us breakfast, they gave us lunch, and this was sponsored by a section of the United Nations here in Panama. And the ladies that were there, they did a wonderful job. Tuve la oportunidad de estar en el Ciudad de Saber, en Clayton, donde se efectuó un seminario, ¿verdad? Dedicado a los derechos humanos. Hubo varios grupos presentes. Yo estaba en el grupo de afro-caribeños panameños, ¿verdad? Había grupos de gente de los niños, de los adultos, ¿verdad? De los discapacitados, del grupo LGBTQ, también de los grupos indígenas aquí en Panamá, varios grupos, ¿verdad? Y encontramos que tenemos algo en común, y eso es los derechos humanos, ¿verdad? Hemos sido ignorados, no están respetando los derechos humanos, voy a hacer otras personas, otros grupos no se respetan a otros grupos, y todos tienen eso en común, también el racismo. Ya eso del racismo ya no va, ya no opera a un nivel que no prospera, la gente no va a prosperar, no hay prosperidad o no hay racismo. Lo que hay es odio y conflicto, lo que hemos visto ya. Entonces, otra cosa es que queremos el apoyo del gobierno, ¿verdad? En muchas cosas, en la educación, en la educación, la salud, y el apoyo de las leyes para implementarlas. Así que fue un momento maravilloso. Vi una señora que no había visto en años, ¿verdad? Estuve hablando con distintos grupos y teníamos la oportunidad de ir a ciertos puestos de esos grupos donde tenemos nuestros, las cosas que son más valiosas para nosotros, lo tenemos en la lista, y otras personas vienen, lo leen y pueden aportar o dar otras ideas para ayudar al grupo. Entonces, esa era la interacción que tuvimos ese día ayer. Gracias a Celia Turner por invitarme a ese programa, ese seminario que fue muy valioso porque tuve la oportunidad de conocer personas a nivel de lo que ellos están peleando, luchando, para lo que ellos están luchando, y no era algo en Zoom o algo, ¿verdad? Que uno no podía ver a conocer a las personas. Esto fue algo muy bonito. Desayuno, había almuerzo y estaba todo delicioso. Gracias a esas personas de las Naciones Unidas, allá en Clayton, que hicieron este programa de derechos humanos, y tiene otro título, pero fue algo fantástico. Así que muy agradecida, fue todo bonito, una bonita experiencia. So this is what went on yesterday as well. So I want to share with you another news that I want to give a shout out to Apple. They are doing a fantastic job. They are giving back to the community. And so they usually have different events throughout the year, but I want to share with you their event throughout this month. This month. They have an event this month, and they have their calendar. I'm going to see if I can find that calendar for you. Did I put the calendar here? Let me see if I can find it. Calendar. Okay. Okay. Okay, they have their calendar events, and I had this up last week. I don't seem to find it this week. Let me see if I can find it on this phone, so I can just read it to you. Or maybe it's on this phone. Let's see. You're gonna see two screens. Maybe you might see two screens, and I apologize for that. Let's see, but I need to bring this up. Maybe it's on this phone, so you're gonna see two screens. And and so I'm gonna come here and let me see if I can bring that up, because it's very important to know what these people are doing. Because they're doing a wonderful job. They're doing a wonderful job. No, I don't have it up here, but I am going to put it. It's on my phone. Bear with me for a second. Aha. This one and this one. And yeah. So lots of events are taking place, and this one here it is. Let's bring those up, and I'm going to bring it up. Yeah, here it is. So Apple is having their activities this month, and here you have it. So they're having, let me see if I can see this. Push this back. I'll bring this up in a different way. If you guys can put your screen wider, you'll see what I'm seeing. Just like the screen wider. And you see all the activities they have for the month. I'm going to bring it up here. Okay. Easter Sunday is on April 20th, on Sunday, April 20th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Hotel Sheraton Grand Panama. They have it their kickoff with the raising of the flag of the Etnia Negra, the ethnicity month. This is on Thursday, May 1st at the Sydney Community Development Center. They may also have a dinner dance, upscale production is our dinner dance on Friday, May 16, 2025, and at the Hotel Sheraton in Panama City from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Usually it's fantastic, people, don't miss it. Grand parade of the ethnicity month is on Sunday, May 18th in Rio Bravo from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. These are the activities done by United Panamanians Afro descendants here in Panama. Ahí está el calendario, mi gente, ¿verdad? El domingo de Pascua, extravaganza, va a ser el 20 de abril, en Hotel Sheraton, la izada de la bandera del 20 de Etnia Negra, el jueves 1 de mayo, la cena bailable de Upscale Production el viernes 16 de mayo y el desfile de la Etnia Negra, la desfile de la Etnia Negra el 18 de mayo en Río Abajo. Ahí está. Here you have, those are the announcements, those are the things that are happening. Also, another announcement that I like to make, here you go, the gala. Ahí está, la gala que va a ser Upscale Gala, Gran Etnia Negra, ¿verdad? Upscale Person te invita a la Gran Etnia Negra, la gala, el 16 de mayo. Y están haciendo reconocimiento a Rafael Gana, Eric Weeks, doctora Martín Barrett de Hurtado, Porfirio Betegón, Donna is Calderbury Small, Richard Edwards. Donación $70. El vestimento es africano. Esto va a ser en el Sheraton, en Vía Israel. Eso es lo que está sucediendo en las actividades aquí en Panamá. Vean. Ok, entonces, aquí está lo que quería enseñar de estos rostros y turbantes de identidad hindúes el 26 de abril, hora 12 del mediodía a 6 p.m. Acto Pintado La Loma Avenida, lugar del evento Converse. Los tiquetes se pueden comprar en One Spot, preventa $50. Número de teléfono 6780-1418. 6780-1418. Ahí está. No se la pierden, gente. Va a ser algo muy bonito. Se lo recomiendo. Muy, muy bonito. Así que hay mucho para escoger, muchas actividades. So many activities going on. So many activities going on. So, also in Panama City, if you want somewhere to go, on Friday, March 28th, they have this educational culture roots, and it's from 6 a.m. in Panama Viejo, Old Panama. That's in San Francisco area. And on Saturday, March 29th, Night of Fun from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. in Mi Pueblito, that's the 4th of July. Saturday 29th as well, there's a conference, press conference for women. And that is at the Teatro Gladys Vidal, okay? And then on Sunday, March 30th, um, musical evening at the Ruins in Panama Viejo. That's in San Francisco on Sunday, March 30th. So these are the activities. These are the news. This is the stuff that's happening um, in Panama. Now, very important message I have for you today. Why don't you just grab your cup of coffee, tea, juice, whatever you're drinking, and I want you to come and join this lovely conversation today, which is impacting all of us. All of us. Communication is a key. Respect is also a key. And as you know, the title of this program today is about respect. That's all, about respect. So, join me today en la conversación de hoy, que se trata de respeto, ¿verdad? Respeto es mutuo, respeto se gana, respeto no es respétame y tú no respetas a otras personas. Vamos a hablar un poquito acerca de eso, la importancia de respetar, la importancia de saber que te están faltando el respeto y cómo uno puede manejar todo eso, ¿verdad? Es muy importante. El respeto se gana, se gana. So let's talk about respect.
Hello, the conversation today is about respect. Are you being respected? Are you respecting others? Well, join this conversation today. It's a very important topic. Why? Because we live in this world with people from diverse backgrounds, and we need to recognize when we are being disrespected or when we are disrespecting others. So let's go over these points, and perhaps it will bring enlightenment and give you some answers that you've been searching for.
Okay. That's my intro, people. That's my intro. Yes, respect. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm all about. That's what's important. Important. We encounter different people from different backgrounds. Some people are richer, some people are poor, some people are educated, some people are uneducated. And so we live in this dance, in this struggle of I need you to respect me. Why don't you respect me? Who gives you the right to disrespect me? Why you disrespecting me? What's wrong with you? Why am I feel that I have to raise my voice? Because I'm upset with you, because I don't respect you, because I'm tired of you nagging me, because you raise your voice at me. All these things that happen to us on a daily basis, whether small or big, you're disrespected at a small level, at a larger level, is still disrespect. So here we are today talking about respect. Are you being respectful to others? Are the people disrespecting you? You know, we need to know when is disrespect and not just putting somebody in their place. Like, cut it out. That's not disrespecting, that's just putting somebody in your place. That's it. Right? Or somebody telling somebody something, you know, you should do this, you know, you should do that. And somebody said, I had enough. That's not disrespect. That's telling you they have had enough. So we need to know the difference between disrespect. Disrespect is when you don't have no value for someone. So we need to know the definition of disrespect. Disrespect, bottom line, means you don't value the person. That's it. You have no place for the person. You don't want to see the person does not exist. For whatever your reasons are, whether they're valid or not, you just don't see the person the way they want to be seen. So if you don't respect that person, guess what? They're not going to respect you. As simple as that. As simple as that. Some people feel that because they are certain color, of certain power, certain status in life, that demands automatic respect. Because they're teachers, because they're lawyers, because they're president, because they're whatever, they feel that that's an automatic respect. How could you be a leader of a community, of a group of people, of a family, or whatever, and don't show respect for the people that you're leading and expect respect? Respect people is earned. So I have written some things here, right? Let me take the first one. Let me take this first one here. Let's see this one. What to do when someone disrespects you? Oh my God, what should we do? ¿Qué hacemos cuando las personas nos faltan el respeto? Estamos hablando de respeto. ¿Qué hacemos? ¿Qué hacemos? Oh my God. ¿Qué hacemos? Es algo terrible. This person just disrespected me for no reason. I was standing here, right, online, and here they come in, push me, and start talking to the person. That's disrespect, people. If you don't like it, don't do it. If you don't like someone disrespecting you, do not do it. Behave, people. That's why we can't get anything done. And if you're in a group where people are acting that way, you know, what do you do? The question is, what do you do when someone disrespects you? If they're part of a group, if they're part of your group and they do things like cut you off from talking, or they do things like they ignore you, or they push you, or they yell at you in front of everyone, people, I'm telling you, people, you guys are looking for it. These are toxic people. Let's start with that. These are toxic people. These are toxic people. I have written down some of the things that you guys already know what to do. But I wrote them down because I feel that I need to be clear on what I'm telling you. You have to set boundaries. That's number one. If somebody disrespected you, you set your boundaries. That's what I did, and I get lashed back and how dare you, and well, because you're acting stupid. You acting stupid. I don't mean anything to you. I don't have any feelings. So set your boundaries, people. Tell them, hey, not here, not this, not with me. Respect. Set your boundaries. You're not being disrespectful when you stand up for your rights. Okay? You're talking about what do you do when someone disrespects you. Call out the behavior. Tell them, hey, you just pushed me. Don't do that. Don't you ever do that. Don't you see me talking to someone? Respect. Communicate that clearly. And then sometimes you need to reinforce this. You need to reinforce this. You need to say it again and again and again and again and again. You ask them to change your behavior. You know what? The last time you pushed me, you better change because this is not normal. You're cutting me off every time I'm speaking. It's not normal. Okay? Ask them to change. They might not want to change it. Guess what? You're not going to change because you're not doing anything wrong. If you're doing something wrong, like if you are disrespecting somebody else or something really bad, then, you know, that's on you. Do not go off the rail and report it to somebody who is in the group. Don't go off the rail, meaning you're not going to say things like, you know, and you know when somebody does that, like, because they have had it. And some people say, oh, ignore the person. No, ignore, they don't mean anything. Maybe the mind, maybe they didn't see you. But listen, I have someone, and I'm telling it like this, someone in Afro group, someone who is a leader, and she's on a TV show. I was talking to someone, interviewing, she's in the same field like me. I was interviewing someone, and this lady literally came and hugged somebody like if I don't exist. She didn't say, excuse me, nothing. I'm in the middle of interviewing someone. She knows what that looks like, and that's what she did. How do you handle that? There was a lot of people. I had to keep my calm because I had to stay focused. So I stayed focused. There's many techniques that you can use. I stayed focused for what I came for, and I stayed focused. Would I forget what she did? No. Would I hold up that and ruin my rest of my day? No. But I will not forget what she did. Now I could do the same thing. Obviously, I could do the same thing, people. I could do the same thing. Some people say, Gina, don't do it because you might get a bad memory. Well, like, who cares? At this point, who cares? Sometimes you have to give them the medicine that they deserve. A lot of people say, cut them off, stay away from them. But sometimes you can't because you're in the same group, you're in the same community, the same society. You can't cut them off, but you could establish your boundaries. Say, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. That's standing up for your rights. But don't go off the rail, meaning don't go, don't go off the rail. Be stern, be strong. If you have to raise your voice to be heard, you do that because some people need to be called out. Some people need to be called out. What do you do when someone disrespects you? What do you do? I'm telling you, people are disrespecting people left and right. When do we say enough is enough? When? When do we say enough is enough? I've had enough. Enough is enough. You're not going to disrespect me anymore. I am tired of your disrespect. I'm tired of walking away. I'm tired of making peace. Now you need to knock it off. So some people explode, and that's where I don't want you to get to. That's the part where I don't want you to get to. I want you to call it out like it is immediately. When it happens, immediately. And you know, the saddest thing is that other people are being affected by this poisonous, toxic person. So other people are being affected, and you're like, oh my God, look at this one crying. Look at this one storming out. Look at the people are leaving just because of this one person. But if you are smart people, and this is where I'm educating, if you are smart, you will recognize the person that caused the problem unless you are the problem. Again, you will recognize the person that started the problem and you will stand your ground against those types of behaviors. Those types of behavior will not go away if people are supporting those types of behavior. Because they're jealous, because they don't like you, because they don't want to hear you, because you're insignificant. All these things people have in your mind when they're disrespecting you. You cannot be you, you're saying. I don't want you to be you. I don't want you to know these things. I don't want you to be happy. I don't want you to see you happy. How dare you be happy? How dare you know more than I do? How dare you make more money than I do? How dare you dress better than I? How dare you look better than me? These are people around disrespecting you because they don't want you to be who you want to be. So disrespect comes from many roots, right? Comes from hatred, comes from envy, jealousy, all of them. So when enough is enough. Some people say, I've had it with this person. You don't want to argue, but you need to put a stop to it. Sometimes we need to get out of our comfort zone and stop letting people fight over battles. And this is definitely one of them. You don't want people fighting your battle for you. People are going to get tired of fighting for you. People are going to say, hey, I've gave you advice. I have told you to stand up. I've said to you many things, and you don't do it. And when you stand up, you know, this is the funny part. When you do stand up and you say enough is enough, oh, you don't have to do it that way. Oh, you didn't call for that. Oh, you just let things go and you just keep things. Guess what, people? I am telling you this in a different manner because I want to get through to you. I cannot tell you in an angry manner because it's not going to get through to you. I'm telling you from a person to another person. Disrespecting people for a long period of time is not good. The person's going to explode. And when the person explodes, then you'll see a different reaction. But people, why do we have to resort to that point? Why don't you just knock it off and get lost? You need to get lost, really. If you don't respect someone, get lost. They don't need you. Get lost. Go and do something else. Go far away, hide or something. Because you are disruptive. You are disruptive. I know a lady, she's older. I mean, this lady's probably in her 80s. And she's so disruptive, but people like being around her. These people are disruptive, are mean, and don't have respect for others. That's because they don't have respect for themselves. That's because they never learn how to. You think practicing gossiping, practicing laughing at people, practicing interrupting people, pushing people around, manipulating people, talking bad about people, putting two people against each other, that's normal? That's not my culture, people. I don't want to see that in my culture. And if you in a group that's like that, do not invite me into that mess. I don't like it. I never did. I don't want it. My group, okay? My group, if you guys want to join my group, I will have a group. My group is respect first. Understanding, love, respect, and understanding. I don't want to hear that you disrupted me when I'm talking, you hate me, you gossiping, you come to the meeting to want to criticize. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. A lot of people ask me, Janetta, why you don't join group? Because I have pet peeves. I have pet peeves. I do have pet peeves. If you're having a bad day, why would you want to poison me? Why would you want to take it on me? I didn't come here to be stepped on. Why should I have to be voicing myself? Hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do this to me. Hey, I don't need to. I mean, we're adults, people. And if you want to be competing in a group where the group's supposed to be focusing on progress and you competing with somebody in the group, people, that's a waste of my time. That's a waste of my time. So my group that I'm going to be doing is for women and is for pro-humanity, how to address issues that are affecting us, how to address things that are keeping us down as a group that want to see the best in people, as a group that want to keep humanity forward. Again, we're talking about when enough is enough. How to put stop to it. How to stop disrespect. Discontinue your relationship with the person. Terminate it. Cut it off. Cut off your relationship with the group, with the community, with the person, with whatever it is on your job, whatever the group is on your job. Cut off the relationship. Discontinue the relationship. You owe it to yourself. Because if you don't do it, you become the problem and they're going to point your finger at you saying that you are the cause of the problem. I'm telling you, you don't want to be screwed twice. You don't want to be screwed twice. ¿Cómo evitar o cómo parar esa falta de respeto de las personas? Alejarte, desconectarte, simplemente desconectar de esas personas o grupos o comunidades, desconectar, no huir, porque eso no queremos hacer, está huyendo y nos escondemos. ¿No? Tú no eres la persona con el problema, pero la persona que te está faltando el respeto, te está faltando el respeto por varias razones. Puede ser porque no gustan de ti, o puede ser que tú no debes tener las cosas que tienes, o no puedes ser más inteligente que ellos, o no puedes tener más cosas que ellos. Por varias razones las personas te faltan el respeto. Te faltan el respeto como una manera, una técnica, una cosa psicológica de manipulación para hacerte sentir que tú eres menos que ellos. Esa psicología que usan para que tú te sientas inferior o menos que ellos, comienzan a faltarte respeto. Pero tengo anuncio, tengo algo para ustedes, tengo una herramienta: cortar esas personas tóxicas, cortar las personas tóxicas, córtalas, desconéctate, termina esa relación, porque no te van a ver como tú quieres que te vean. La razón que estoy haciendo la voz, la razón que estoy poniendo énfasis es que me estoy predicando a mí misma. Cortan esas personas tóxicas, no te van a ver como tú te quieres ver, no te van a respetar, es que no pueden, no quieren y no quieren y no quieren. Ya, adivina que ocúpate en ti mismo o en ti misma. Ocúpate en ti mismo y en ti misma. Con tal que tú estás respetando, no estamos hablando del respeto de manipular a las personas que, ay, señora Jenny, y señora Jenny, y me están robando, me están poniendo mis cosas, o me están faltando el respeto, me están diciendo que yo no entiendo, me están diciendo que no acuerdo. No es ese tipo de manipulación de que tú respetas a las personas, pero están jodiendo a la misma vez. Yo reconozco todo eso. Estamos hablando de respeto real, para que no haya ese tipo de conflicto entre los seres humanos. ¿Cuándo sabemos que ya es suficiente y cómo parar? How do we stop this damn disrespect that people just dish it out, but they don't know how to take it? How do we stop this insanity, a sickness, a disease, because they feel that they're better than you? Ah, well, put up with it. It's none of my business if you don't like me. My business is to like myself and to like others like me. To like others like me. When I say like me, I'm talking about with the same principles: respect for others, communicate, harmony, go and talk loving, nice things, go nice places, support nice things, support nice works, nice artwork, people like you. That's it. That's how you fight that. That's how you do it. You disconnect. They don't get it. Fine. You cannot live the rest of your life fighting and hoping for certain people to respect you, give you the level of respect that you earned. Respect is earned. Respect is given and can be taken away when you don't value it, when you don't respect the other person and say, okay, fine. I'm not going to disrespect you, but I'm not going to give you the respect. I'm going to keep you at a distance, and I'm not going to give you the respect because you're disrespecting me for no reason for who I am. So if you don't agree with gay or lesbian, or if you don't agree with trans, or if you don't agree with black, or if you don't agree with white, or you don't agree with indigenous people, whatever your reason for disrespecting people, then you need to change your attitude, your view about life. You're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to be happy if you keep hating and disrespecting people. You're not going to get anywhere. Entonces, si ustedes piensan con odiar a una raza, o odiar a una mujer, o odiar a un gay, o odiar a una persona trans, o odiar a una persona fea o algo gorda, qué sé yo, piensan que van a llegar a un lugar, piensan que van a ser felices. No, ese es no respetando a las personas como son. Y entonces eso es lo que quería compartir con ustedes hoy en día. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today. But most of all, the last message I want to give you, each one of you that are listening to me today, el mensaje que les quiero dar, lo que me están escuchando hoy, en este momento, es: Save yourself and continue to earn your respect by respecting those who value you. Save yourself and continue to earn your respect by respecting those who respect you. Could you guys hear me? Because I had my mic off, and I don't know if you could hear me, but my mic was off. Let me see. Save yourself and continue to earn your respect by respecting those who value your. I don't know if my maybe I have my mic. I don't see. Okay, so that's the point I want to make today. Save yourself. Now, saving yourself means focus on you, being you, and respect those who value you. That's it for today, people. I hope that I reached out to you, and I am going to check my audio because I think when you use these and they are off, you can't hear the person that well, but I hope that you were hearing me earlier. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about health, and then that will be the end of this wonderful conversation for being with me today. And I am just happy to share these things with you. But let's talk a little bit about health and the benefits of moringa. Vamos a hablar un poquito acerca de la salud, de los beneficios del moringa. Ok, muchos de ustedes han escuchado de la planta moringa. Yo, yo sembré moringa hace años atrás y le voy a decir la moringa. La moringa toma como, yo diría, como, menos de un año para que vean las hojas, ¿verdad? Lo que es las semillas, que son largas, las semillas, para que las vean en el árbol, toma como un año y medio, más o menos, para que vean las semillas. Pero la planta en sí, las hojas, ya las pueden ver ya desde el inicio, un mes, 2 meses ya tienen hojas, pero no se lo van a quitar, ¿verdad? Van a esperar por unos 9 meses cuando el árbol ya, el tronco está mayor, grandecito, eso toma como 9 meses, más o menos, a un año, para que puedan ya ver el árbol ya grande, pero el árbol ya está creciendo, ya a los 2 meses ya está creciendo, 3 meses está por aquí, ya en 3 meses está como unos 7 pies. Ya de los 8 meses, 9 meses ya está grande. Así que el moringa dura menos de, yo diría, menos de un año y un año y medio para que vean lo que son las semillas. Bueno, aquí tengo el moringa. Los beneficios de moringa son varias, son muchas. The benefits of the moringa, there are many benefits. The tree, when you plant the seed, it takes about 1 month before you see like something, leaves and everything. And then it takes about to really get the leaves and to really take the leaves off the tree, because you don't want to take them as you see them, because it's like 2 months to see the leaves, right? But you want to let it grow, and it takes about 9 months for you to see something, to really see the big tree, right? 9 months to see 7 feet or so. And it takes about 1.5 years for you to see the seeds on it. seeds are encased in a long in their shell. But this is what I got for my tree. I have a moringa tree. What I do, people make tea. What I do, I just take a few and I eat a few, like that. Put them in your salad. Pueden poner en la ensalada, ¿verdad? Y los beneficios son muchos. Son muchos beneficios que tiene el moringa. Por ejemplo, me pueden escuchar. Déjame quitar esto. Can you guys hear me? The moringa has so many benefits. I had to disconnect because my microphone was not working, and that's the thing I don't like about microphones. Sometimes they don't work, and you might hear me talking but cannot hear me. I mean, you might see me talking but cannot hear me. Okay. Los beneficios que tiene el moringa: tiene potasio, 15 veces más potasio que el plátano o el guineo, 17 veces más calcio que la leche, 25 veces más con el hierro que la espinaca, 10 veces más vitamina A que la zanahoria, 9 veces más proteína que el yogurt, 2 veces más proteína que el huevo y mitad de las veces la vitamina C. Ese es las hojas del moringa. Y mírense potasio. Potasio es buenísimo. El calcio también. Pónganlo en la ensalada, hagan té, lo que sea para el moringa, para obtener todas esas cosas maravillosas. Ahí está, gente. The moringa leaves have rich nutrients. It's a brain booster, digestive support, antioxidant, powerhouse, fight inflammation, blood sugar balance, skin and hair health, brain booster. I love that, the brain booster part of it. Es rico en nutrientes, apoya el sistema digestivo, es antioxidante, es un brain booster para el cerebro, para la piel, para el cabello, es bueno para combatir la inflamación y es bueno para balancear la sangre, el azúcar en la sangre. Miren eso, muy bonito. El potasio es 15 veces más que el guineo, que tiene el potasio en el guineo. Son 16 veces más calcio que la leche, 25 veces más hierro que la espinaca, 10 veces más con la vitamina A y la zanahoria, 9 veces más proteína que el yogur, 2 veces más proteína que el huevo, 2,5 veces de la vitamina C que la naranja. Y es rico, moringa. Moringa is so healthy. Now, I have moringa seeds. Yo tengo semillas de moringa, así que los que quieren semillas de moringa me pueden llamar. Me pueden llamar. Te voy a poner mi número de teléfono. Panama Live with Janetta. You guys can call me at 6499-6356. 6499-6356. I am the founder of Panama Live with Janetta. I am the founder of Panama Live. I am the founder of Panama Wellness Center. I am the founder of Panama International. There you have it, people. Call me if you need some seeds, some moringa seeds. I will give them to you because I have plenty. Now, there's various ways of planting these moringa seeds. Some people soak it a little bit and then put it in the dirt and then keep watering it, right? Some people just put it dry like that in the earth and water the earth. But first you put it in a little plant pot. Once you see it starts to grow, then you dig a hole in the earth and make sure it's wide enough. Put some good dirt in there and make sure that you are vigilant of it, because depending on where you are, there's some insects that might eat the leaves. And if you have iguana might start eating the leaves. But one thing I've seen with the moringa tree is they're very resistant. You try to kill them, forget it. You can't kill the root. It comes right back. They're so fertile. They're so good for you. So remember, the moringa tree is the life, the tree of life. Es el árbol de la vida, el árbol de moringa. Así que eso es todo. Y miren, le voy a hacer un bonito video. Un bonito video. Y creer en uno mismo, ¿verdad? Creer en uno mismo es importante. So I'm going to show a short video before we go. That's called Be in You.
I'm holding on, if almost gone. Someday I know I'll finally make it through the gates. Just have to wait. You whisper to me, there's no maybe. There's only time for dreams even greater. I hear the call, and I close my eyes to see even clearer. I see it all. I know that we can go higher if we keep our faith, if we keep our faith. Sometimes I'm like a whisper in a riot, but I grow stronger, keep believing in me. Say you're believing in me. You're believing in me. Say you're believing in me. You're believing in me.
Well, thank you to everyone who has joined me today on Sunday or who will be watching this video. I just hope that you understand my position when I say to you that you have to let people respect you and you have to respect others. But when the person or people are not respecting you, enough is enough. Cut it off, disconnect. You know, let me share an audio with you guys briefly. Okay, let me share audio while I have this video, while I have this thing up, and it's from no other than Denzel Washington. Para ustedes que no entiendan inglés, perdón, pero este audio es de Denzel Washington, que está hablando de personas tóxicas, personas que le faltan respeto a otras personas y te está brindando qué hacer. Entonces, antes de culminar esto, y el tema de hoy era, de respeto, vamos a enfocarnos en eso, aparte de todas las cosas que le he brindado. Es muy interesante lo que dice. Escucha. I want you guys to listen. Those of you, I'm sorry for those of you, those speak Spanish, and I said it in Spanish, but I'm focusing on people that understand what I'm going to play and take it for face value, take it for what it is, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Nobody knows what each of us are going through, but if we pay attention to people that have been there, done that, they're giving you advice. So here's an advice from Denzel Washington in audio while I'm playing Save Yourself, while I'm showing you the Save Yourself short video.
Deserved, not given. And I give respect to those who deserve it. But the moment you show me that you're not, that you don't care, you lose my respect. You lose my trust. People come and go. I don't have time for games when people think they can treat me any way they like to. You respect me. I respect you. You stand by me. I stand by you. If you decide to walk away, don't expect me to follow. So if you're in my life, remember this, it's a privilege, not a right. I won't beg for attention. I don't chase after anyone. I focus on those who matter.
I'm going to play it again.
Let me make one thing clear. I don't care how important you are to me. The moment you make it clear that I'm not important to you, you become a stranger to me. I learn that loyalty is everything. If you can't see my worth, then you have no place in my life. I don't waste time on people who don't value me. Respect deserved, not given. And I give respect to those who deserve it. But the moment you show me that you're not, that you don't care, you lose my respect. You lose my trust. People come and go. I don't have time for games with people who think they can treat me any way they like something. You respect me. I respect you. You stand by me. I stand by you. If you decide to walk away, don't expect me to follow. So if you're in my life, remember this, it's a privilege, not a right. I won't beg for attention. I don't chase after anyone. I focus on those who matter.
You focus on those who matter. Enfocarte en las personas que en realidad te aprecian. Hay personas que ya no se puede decir nada, no se puede hablar. Pero eso es algo bonito del famoso actor, ¿verdad? Activista, no diga activista, pero más actor, que se ha ganado el respeto de las personas por su manera de pensar y su manera de ser. Su manera de pensar y su manera de ser. Así que el respeto es mutuo y hay que ganársela. You have to have this mutual respect and you have to earn it. Okay? These people running around here saying that they're professionals, running around here saying that they're leaders and disrespecting people, they have no place in my heart. Okay? You can mean, like that's what she said, you can mean a lot to me. You could be a person that is meaningful to me. But if you do not respect me and throw me under the bus in the name of whatever, you know, if you want peace, you cannot destroy one person and feed the enemy. The person that caused the problem, we cannot entertain that while you destroy the person in pain. So if you truly need that person or respect that person, you have to be loyal. He talks about loyalty. Loyalty is a practice. Loyalty is you have a full understanding of how much that person means to you. And you know when you know that person is loyal? Because they think and have the same principle as you. We're not talking about being loyal for the moment. Because loyalty is not for the moment. Loyalty is when you get it. You get it. There's no turning back. You get it. This is it. I get it. I'm for the human race. I get it. I'm for humanity. I get it. I'm for respecting people. I get it. I'm for believing in me. I get it. I'm for believing in those who's gonna move humanity forward. I get it. It's not a wave. It's not a temporary choice. Loyalty is when you see something good in someone and you want to help them keep doing that good thing. Meaning, they may have mistakes, they may have faults, but that core value, people, is there. That core value is there. Ignore the imperfection things that those people have and see the goodness in that person. That's loyalty. Hanging in there with that person because you see something in that person. That's loyalty. Of course, you have to protect yourself because people change. You have to be like a scanner sometimes and know when to stay away. But if the person is hurting you and you've tried everything, it's time to cut off. Cut them off. Cut them off. I didn't say hate them. And I didn't say when they say hello to you, not to say hello. All I'm saying, you know you're not getting anywhere with them. You're wasting your precious time that God has given you on this earth. We need to move on. It's going to be difficult, but we need to move on to do good things in this world and to stop complaining and to stop being in pain That's the reason we need to move on. To stop complaining and stop being in pain. That's the reason we need to cut off and we need to move on. I don't know who I'm reaching out at this moment. I don't know if I'm hitting anybody with this the right way, but that's what we need to do. We're not perfect, and for some odd reason, not everybody get along with everybody, but we live in a diverse world. We're living with people with different way of thinking, but if it's not working for you, if that person is not for you, no care how much you love the person, doesn't matter how much you care for the person. If the person keeps having an issue with you around, then it's time to get out. That's the message I want to leave with you today. And thank you for watching Panama Live with Janetta. See you next Sunday. And I hope this is healing me as well, and healing somebody out there. So go and enjoy the rest of the Sunday, and see you next Sunday on Panama Live with Janetta.